Okay. Go ahead.
Let's chat about love and making dinner.
Hello. We thought we'd jump in here and do another episode because we had a funny situation arise. Most nights we go into our spa, which is just a lovely way to wrap up the evening. But when we do that, there's something that happens with Nick's towel. Do you want to tell them what happens with your towel, Nick?
I put it in my room and on the window floor.
And why do you do that?
Because it's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Where does it belong? I'm waiting.
My floor.
No, it doesn't belong. Where are you supposed to put your towel when you are done using it?
In the bathroom.
Yes. Where in the bathroom?
Maybe on the floor.
On the floor? Maybe on the floor? No.
On the hooks.
Yes, exactly. So we don't have a lot of house rules, but one house rule, because we've got the pool and the spa, is when you are done with your wet towel, it does not go on the wood floor. It's been a rule for Nick's entire life. And now he is an adult. And I have decided we need to enforce this rule because it's silly, because I go in his room and I pick up his towel and hang it on a hook all the time. So I went into his room. There his towel is sitting on the floor. And I said, Nick, this is not acceptable. It is hurting the floor, damaging the floor. You need to hang it up. If you can't hang it up, then you can't go in the spa, which to me seemed pretty reasonable, I think. Nick took that as a call to action to create a set of rules on the spot for his room. So Nick, what was the first rule that you created?
My room, my rules, my tolerance.
Yes, and I don't even know what that means, but I come out with this big, declaration, you must do this. And he said, my room, my rules, my tolerance. I'm thinking, what? But it got better because then he started to itemize what the rules were for his room. Go ahead, share them.
The number one rule is that we don't talk about videos or topics in my room. And it's not the number one, and it is the golden rule.
Yeah, so there we are. And I'm already thinking this towel situation is perfect for a video show topic, because if you are a parent dealing with anyone who is a child or an adult living in your home, rules are a good thing. So I'm thinking talking about this is a good subject. But now he's starting to give details. So rule number one, and I wrote these in my phone, by the way, was we don't talk about video show topics in my room. And I'm thinking that's almost the only place we ever do talk about them. But he says it's not only rule number one, it's the golden rule. Nick, I thought the golden rule was to treat others as you wanted to be treated.
That's what she said.
and is that not the golden rule?
Nope.
What your golden rule is really we can't talk about video stuff in your room?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay.
But outside of my room.
We can talk about it in other parts of the house.
Yes.
Thank goodness. We talk about them often in the spa, and then usually he goes to sleep. And so it makes sense that those discussions follow us into his room. But I guess from now on, we need to stop at the threshold of your room.
Yeah.
Are you going to enforce that rule?
Yes.
I hate that rule. Okay. What's rule number two?
Rule number two is Dylan cannot mock me in my own room.
I can't mock you?
No.
Do I ever?
Yes.
In what way?
Teasing.
I tease you?
Yeah.
Do you guys believe that I would ever tease Nick? Yes. Okay. So maybe a little, but I'm not allowed to do that anymore.
Nope.
Okay. I'll try my best. What's rule number three?
I am permitted to mock Dylan.
That's right. So that seems like a double standard, Nick. If you can mock me and I can't mock you back, how is that fair? How do I defend myself?
By sticks and bones.
Oh, I say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never harm me?
hurt me. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Words will never hurt me. So, well, but what about you? I'm supposed to just take it and not dish it out when I'm in your room?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the next rule? Was it number 4?
Yeah, number 4.
Oh my
No
goodness.
hitting or pinching or taking it except for my back and hands or my feet.
Okay, so this rule is very interesting because it makes sense, but only if you're ever there, because I do think once in a blue moon, I will be doing our nighttime stuff and I might tickle him or pinch his nose, stick my finger in his ear, just because I get great responses. So he'll be trying to go to sleep. I don't know what happens. I go into his room, I become a child, and he'll be going to sleep and I'll just be like,
Hey! Hey!
or sometimes I'll just like plug his nose. I can't. I get these great responses. He'll say, Dana, I'm trying to go to sleep. But that's what makes it so fun. That really does. It's what makes it fun, Nick. Seriously, because you're trying to go to sleep. And so then I'll just be like, so that rule makes sense. That makes sense. No hitting, pinching, or tickling except back and hands, because he loves getting like his hands tickled or his back tickled. But anyway, so that's all I can do in there. I'm not sure I'm going to do
What was that? What was that?
I may or may not follow that rule, honey. So
Oh,
what?
just at all.
It's the law. Okay, oh wait, I want to do the next one. So I printed these off my phone. But rule number 5. So we had this whole discussion and I go back into my room because it was late and I wanted to go to sleep. And I get a text from Nick. And the text is rule number 5. Don't correct me when I'm wrong. And that came across at 11:46 p.m. Oh my goodness gracious. So Nick, I am going to correct you when I'm wrong. That's my job. One of my big jobs in life is to correct you when you're wrong. But are you saying, no, see, clarification. Okay, I'll drive you out of your room, then I'll correct you and we can go back in.
Can't drive out of my room. I can't do yours.
Oh, you can. Okay, what's the last rule?
See, Dana is not supposed to use her phone in my room.
But Nick, how am I going to write down the video topics that we're not discussing?
Outside of my room.
Oh my goodness, outside. All right. So you heard them first here. These are rules. And we were thinking, what are some of the rules that you have in your home? Particularly if you have a young adult or an adult with Down syndrome, because we don't really have that many rules. Some of them are just matters of common courtesy, to pick up after yourself or to help with groceries or dishes or things like that. But we don't have a lot of rules. But this really made me think about rules, and it relates a little bit to the social skills topic we're going to be discussing, because we're going to be talking about the purple private circle, right? Which is you. And having rules is an okay piece, and having rules to your space in your room makes sense when you talk about it in connection with that. So anyway, I would like to know what rules you have. And is there anything else we wanted to add about that? It was just so funny because where does he come up with this stuff? I don't know. But we may not follow all of these, but some of them
yes, she will.
are. We are.
She is.
They're hard and fast. They're the law.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. They are the law. I guess I won't be able to show you anything on the phone in your room anymore.
That you can do on the phone.
I can. Rule number 6 is out.
No.
Can I use my phone in your room?
Like, going to do, 4 seconds.
For 4 seconds?
Yes.
What if I want to show you something, a fun video?
Do that, then I'll count down.
You'll count
and then you
down?
put it away.
Okay. Yes. We're gonna have to clarify these rules a little bit before I agree to them. But anyway,
She agrees.
we'll let you know where we end up with our rules. And I hope you are having a good one. And we're gonna go eat dinner and take care of the puppies here. We're gonna take care of them. So we will be back soon. Have a good one. Talk to you later. You're a goof.